Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Timothy Hill, and I am the producer of the Heart to Heart Relationship Talk Show. Joining me today, I have our co-producer Trina, and then also we have Derrick Simmons, who's going to be on our show March 2nd. What's up, Derrick? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you guys for having me.
All right, we're happy that you came to join with us tonight, and tell viewers share a little bit more about yourself with viewers. So that being said, could you tell the viewers who you are, where they can find you, and a little bit about yourself?
Yes. So I'm an IFBB pro, personal trainer, influencer, kind of businessman, a little bit of a jack of all trades here. You can find me at Relentless Attitude, Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube.
Okay, cool. So you said that you do personal training, and then you also do podcasting. So could you kind of share with viewers like a typical day that you go through, I guess, throughout the week?
Well, my typical day is really busy. In between training clients, in person, doing online programming for my online clients, shooting videos. I'm shooting a video every single day now, just about. If I'm not shooting a video, I'm editing a video. I got to eat meals. I have to train myself because I got the New York Pro coming up. So I'm always got something to do. I always got something to do. I'm behind on like 10 things right now. So
I definitely feel that, man. And again, man, thank you for sharing your time with us. Trina, did you have a question you want to share or ask me?
Yeah. In relation to the name Relentless Attitude, like how did you come about that name, Relentless Attitude? Like, what's the background to that?
All right. So it started in college, and I had a pretty big influencer be my roommate at the time. His name is Fritz Coco. He's now in Forbes magazine. You can find him in Forbes magazine. Okay. He actually started his business on my couch in college. And so we were both bodybuilders. We had a competition coming up. It was the OCB competition. And Fritz was talking about how he don't got no money, right? He's like, so I was like, well, what are you going to do? I mean, competition fees is due now. He goes, oh, don't worry about it. So then he just goes, grabs his phone, and he just starts going like this for like a couple hours. I'm like, what's this guy doing? And then all of a sudden he goes like, all right, I got $400. I'm like, wait, what did you do? I was like, wait, what did you do, man? It's like Instagram. I was like, Instagram? And so he figured out how to make money. And what he did was when he graduated, he took that money and invested it in all these different companies. And okay. So that's what really helped him. And so he was like, well, you got to come up with the Instagram name. You know, mine is Fritz Lifestyles. That's my brand. I was like, that's your brand. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I want to make a brand too. And I was like, I was a big wrestling fan at the time. And okay. I remember when John Cena, when he got into the WWE, he had his first match against Kurt Angle. He was like, and Kurt Angle was like, kid, what are you all about? And then John Cena grabs the mic. He goes, ruthless aggression. And I love that. I was like, man, what is the closest thing I could think of to ruthless aggression? Yeah. And I was like, ruthless, R. Relentless. Aggression, A. Attitude.
Nice.
And that's how I came up with it.
Okay, that's I like that, man. Who's your favorite wrestler, by the way, since you used to be a wrestling fan?
Yeah, well, during that time, it was John Cena, and then before that, it was The Rock.
The Rock, okay. Oh, yeah. All right.
All right, so getting on to, we know you're into the whole health and wellness and fitness regimes. Outside of that, you know, on your podcast, you seem to talk a lot about relationships. How did you get into giving relationships advice outside of the fitness training regime that you do?
Well, Trina, glad you asked that. I got my heart broken.
Okay.
Oh dear.
I've been hurt.
No, I don't believe you.
I've been hurt, and I'm bitter, and I want to make sure that it doesn't happen to another man again.
Okay.
And that is my mission. So today I came on to this show, to the Heart to Heart, to have a heart to heart with you two. And I'm so glad because I've been so hurt.
Get it off your chest.
All right. Seriously. Okay. I wanted to do YouTube for a long time. And I was trying to do it through the fitness route. So if you guys really dig your research into my YouTube, I have 3 YouTube channels. The other 2 people don't know about. And I try to do it with just fitness. And when I try to come in, it was too late. Like the fitness, like there's thousands upon thousands of fitness videos on YouTube. And so I gained my IFBB Pro card, but I didn't win those shows yet in the IFBB. And so I really don't have a name per se yet. So I just can't ride off of the name of Derrick Simmons yet. So I was like, okay, what is popular right now? And I just saw all of these alpha male strategies videos. Like it was just booming. I saw all these other relationship videos. It was just booming. And I was like, you know what? I like women. I like talking to women. I could do this. And so that's when I started. And that's when I started to gain a following, was talking about women. And now the channel was originally called Swole Alpha. And so now I kind of like turn the tables and I'm like, well, now that I got you, this is what I really wanted to do.
Smart marketing. That's smart marketing.
There you go. And whatever works.
I know, right? All right. So in relation to you giving relationship advice, I was also scrolling through and you seem to talk a lot about alpha male and alpha female. Now, it's like a hot topic when it comes to, any relationship advice, memes, everything like that. So in terms of a relationship and building and a family, do you think an alpha male and an alpha female can coexist? And if so, from your perspective, how?
No, it's like you're trying to bring in 2 bulls together and you're trying to tell them just to calm down. And it's not going to work out,
like a dead no, like there's no alternative, I don't know.
Would you consider Jay-Z and Beyonce an alpha female, alpha male?
That's a good one.
No, because Beyonce is not alpha when it comes to Jay-Z. She becomes submissive when Jay-Z enters the room.
Okay.
You can tell. Just look at them. Really look at them with anything that they do. Look at how Beyonce looks at Jay-Z. And then look how the Beyonce's kind of like this, and then Jay-Z, he's like this.
So
come on now. Come on. You're looking at the success of both of them, but you got to look at the little mannerisms. The little mannerism tells you everything.
That's true.
But so do you believe an alpha female exists? Like, does that exist?
Yes, but it exists out of something that she didn't want to exist. It's a survival mechanism.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember your YouTube video on that, which I had to like times, because I totally agree with that.
Yeah, and I think that there's been a lot of videos lately that's just been kind of like trashing women just for like the mistakes that they've been making, but we're not actually looking at the psychology of what actually occurred prior to that made her this way. If you're just trashing people, well, that's not helping nobody, because the purpose is to try to better people so we can create good relationships again. But if we're just talking bad about one another, well, we're not gonna get nothing done.
Totally agree.
I like that thinking.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
All right, so it's my turn. I'm gonna ask the final question.
Your turn. Excuse me.
It's my turn. All right, so coming on to the show March 2nd, we do a taboo relationship talk show. Pretty much the concept. We have questions submitted in. The panelists are going to give their perspective on it. Then we're going to give it back to the panelists to respond back to what the panelist says. Okay, so just want to give a sample question out there just to give you an idea what the show, how it could go. So one of the questions submitted to our previous show was, there was a situation, well, not a situation, the question was, do you feel females are obligated to let a man know when she's on her cycle if he's planning a big date trip or a big night out?
Like a vacation to, like Dubai or yeah.
And he doesn't.
And this is the dating phase.
And he doesn't like Red Wings. Like he's kind of grossed out about the Red Wings.
No, he likes his steak well done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's common courtesy, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's just like, yeah. If I plan a trip, then, yeah, I gotta know your cycle. I gotta know what time in the month that is. But according to how you're acting, I can kind of tell when that time is. Like
really?
my girlfriend would be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And she just keeps walking by. I'm like, "Yep."
There you go.
I know what type of week this is going to be.
I feel you on that. So,
I don't know what that means. Okay. Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one. I really do think women should let a man know when certain things are happening, because you don't want to be on a trip. I'm not going on a trip with you to sit down and just look at you. Right. So to me, that don't make sense. But hey, everybody's different.
Absolutely.
All right, Derrick. So once again, we want to thank you. We look forward to having you on March 2nd. Before we get off, could you please let people know where they can find you again and who you are?
Yeah, so Instagram is Relentless_Attitude. YouTube is Relentless Attitude. TikTok is Relentless_Attitude. I am an IFBB pro, online trainer, influencer. If you need any help reaching your health and fitness goals, you guys can reach out to me on any of my social media platforms or send me an email at DerrickSimmonsFitness@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to help you reach the very best version of yourself.
All right, cool. Awesome. And before we get off, we got to shout out our sponsors. So shout out to Huron View, Farside TV, The Spit, Smashing Concepts, Starving Mind Records, Goddess Workshop, and Royal Salon Suites. Till then, thank you guys, and we'll see you guys Wednesday for another interview. All right, Derrick, man, stay blessed. We'll see you March 2nd for sure.
And good luck with your training.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck with that, man. Yep, you got it.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. Good night.
All right.
Nope. There we go.